Hi, my name is Gunner I'm 13 years old, and I'm allergic to tree nuts and peanuts.
And I'm Rhonda Bischoff. I'm Gunner's mom, and he has 3 other siblings that have food allergies. So I am the mother of 4 food allergy kids. Xander, who is 18 years old, Wyatt, who should be 15 years old, Gunner, who is 13, and Charlie, who is 10. So I have experienced anaphylaxis twice, one with Wyatt and one with Gunner. They actually were both at a party I wasn't attending, and they ate some cookie dough dip, and Wyatt always loved cookie dough, and that was something I made for him, so I think he just kind of thought it was a safe food, and he ate it, didn't have any reaction. Gunner ate it, didn't have any reaction. About an hour later, maybe, he had an anaphylactic reaction, and they rushed him to the emergency room, and while we were in the emergency room with Wyatt, Gunner actually started having an anaphylactic reaction. So I didn't get to be with Gunner very much during his anaphylactic reaction because it wasn't as severe as Wyatt's. I was with Wyatt, but Gunner also suffered a reaction that day.
We were playing basketball in it was just a big barn kind of ish, and there's all these foods, and we were eating and fine, and then it got to desserts, and he got the cookie dough and pretty big plate of it, and like vanilla cookies with it, and he had most of it, and I had some of it, and I'm sorry.
You're okay.
And we were both playing and fine. And he's
You're okay, you're okay. He just, and exactly, and Wyatt more or less lost consciousness, and that's when they called the squad. So Gunner got to see all that, and then while we were in the emergency room, he came up to me with my husband, and he was having hives and a couple other symptoms, so they rushed him into his own room, and he got epinephrine and stayed there with my mom. Grandma stayed with him, and luckily his reaction was very mild, and they got epinephrine right away, and that's the only situation we've had with Gunner. So after Wyatt passed away, me and his father started Wyatt's Teal Team. We're based out of Ohio, and that's all we want to do, is to bring awareness and education to food allergies. I would want the world to know about food allergies, that they're real. I get a lot of, oh, can't you pick that off? Can't you eat around it? Almost like a disbelief, or that we make it up because I have a picky eater, and it's not. I mean, and we ourselves were very undereducated, and that's why we started our nonprofit, because we want to make sure this never happens to anyone else, and that people understand the severity of food allergies and anaphylaxis.
Yeah, same thing with what my mom said, is letting people know that it is a real thing, and it's not something to joke about or something. And there are many things that I have to do to stay safe and not have the same thing that happened a couple years ago.
Yep.